It's like when I was searching for a vocal coach back in 2016.
Did you find one? Who are they? Where are they? Let me at them.
I kept putting in vocal coach Birmingham, and you kept coming up top of the list.
Oh, I'm so pesky, aren't I?
But you know, I kept searching, and I'd leave it, and I'd come back and search. And I think after about 4 or 5 times, I just thought, well, I'm obviously meant to come to you. That's why you keep coming up.
Well, at least you didn't think, oh God, not her again.
No, I just thought there's a reason, and you know, here I am, 10 years later.
Sitting on the sofa, chat, still, yeah.
Yeah, but it was like when I was looking for the guitar tutor.
Yeah.
With Roger, he kept coming up in the search, and I kept looking at others as well, and I kept thinking, oh, I don't fancy going to them. And Roger turned out to be amazing, but also on the recording and the producing and everything side of things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah, you say that, and I was talking about, I had my first bass lesson ever the other week, and the way I found him, he, because I'm part of a local WI, it was our first, second session, I think it was, and there's a lady doing sound baths at the monthly session, and her husband came along with her, and he played bass, but he played fretless bass, which is what I'd been wanting to buy, because fretless bass is used a lot on Kate Bush songs, because because I'm just really sad like that, and I love Kate Bush, and I will marry you if you have me to. She's on the wall. I'm not just looking at the wall for no reason.
Yeah, there's a lovely picture of her up there.
And so I got chatting to him, and I said that I've always wanted a fretless bass, and he said that he played in a Kate Bush tribute band, and then my husband and my son clubbed together to buy me a fretless bass for Christmas, and didn't play it for a few weeks, and then in my songwriting challenge I suddenly had a bass line, so I recorded that and got a song started, and I thought, right, okay, I'm gonna do bass lessons, and I'm gonna give him a call and say, look, just not because I want to be a great bassist, but just to make sure that I'm getting my techniques right more than anything else, rather than just it's a little bit of a different beast to fretless bass. So that was
multi-talented.
The way I wouldn't go that far.
You are
the way it all rolls, you know, when you
meet people. Yeah. Well, it's like me getting into the open mic.
Yeah.
I had the appointment at the breast clinic, and it all went from the nurse that was there.
As you do, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what happens when all of us women go to breast clinics, you know.
You end up doing open mic nights. Yeah, but it was like she was, even though lockdown had been a couple of years earlier, you know, had they talked to you to keep you, you know, calm, and she said, "Oh, what did you do through lockdown?" And I said that I'd got into gardening, and she said, "Oh, I got into singing. I've always been into singing." And I said, "Oh, I love singing." And I think I'd recorded Fade to Grey and everything by then. And she said, "Oh, I've started singing with a live band." And I said, "Oh God, I would love to do that." And she said, "Oh, well, I'll give you the name of the open mic guy then." So the consultant said, "I think you two need to talk after the appointment to exchange numbers." And it went from there.
See, the strangest of places sometimes.
Yeah, random conversations.
But I think it's all fate.
So do I.
Something in the universe that leads us on those paths and just draws us in.
Yeah.
So
definitely. I mean, I was thinking that about the place I went to work where I met Shash. And we were talking about this recently. It was a very small software company on Aston Science Park, 23 employees. And I'd also been offered a job by a multinational company in the city centre. But there was something saying, you need to go to the small software company. And now he wasn't even there then.
Oh, okay.
And I remember ringing the recruitment lady and saying that I was going to take the job. And she was like, "You're turning down," I won't mention the name, "to go and work for a small..." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I can't understand, I can't explain to you, but something is telling me to go and work at that company." And then the guy that was the HR director at the larger company, he rang me directly to talk to me, and he said, I think you'd be really good here, you know, be great for the team. And I said, I just can't explain it to you. I said, but something is telling me that I need to go to. And he said, you know what? I actually understand. He said, you've got to go with your gut. And I had 4 or 5 years working there, really enjoyed it, made amazing friends, and met him. You know, so, and the other strange thing about that was I went to work at a different company after that employment, and a financial analyst came to work there, and she actually worked for this multinational.
Oh, really?
And they'd made all the finance team redundant after 18 months. So I'd have been out of a job within 18 months. So there was, you know, how random is that though? And it was such a strong pull of, and I, you know, even I was questioning it, thinking, why am I going to this tiny little, but it was amazing, and it was great experience. It was blooming hard work, but it was great experience. And yeah, I met him. So, you know, some things are just meant to happen. That sounds like a song. And then I met him.
A little bit of divine intervention.
It's great, all these, when you talk about things, how you get this, oh, that could be a song.
I like that. Yeah, well, I'm normally tapping them into my phone.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be getting home later and messaging you going, Christine,
what
was that?
What did we say? What did I say then?
What was that? And you'll be like, oh,
I can't remember. Watch the video, Dawn.
Yes.
I'll send you the video.
Yeah, I'll wait till I post this, and then I'll know what I said.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I do like all these inspirational things.
Well, yes, this I mean, all the inspiration comes from life generally.
It is, yeah.
So, different aspects of it.
This set of Chill and Chats will all about, we started off about love songs, and it's going to end up being about what inspires you and what music and songs and
just generally whatever the, you know, we turn ourselves to.
Yeah, but it's all music.
Yeah.
It's all music and life stories, as you say.
Yeah, so it's not all random.
Not all. Not all random. I mean, we've covered a multitude today.
Yeah, we have. And obviously, the main thing that everyone will want to know next time is what song's going to be yours and Shash's, you know, your song together.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm thinking it would be Feel by Robbie Williams. But
okay.
I'm really tempted to walk down to the aisle to Ready or Not, Here I Come.
On that note, do you think we should leave it there?
Yeah, we'll leave it there. I just have an image of me now actually looking quite ladylike in a wedding dress and then swanning on down.
Ready or Not, Here I Come.
I will try and hold it together and be classy that day. But then why change the habit of a life?
I think Shash would be upset if you just weren't you.
No, he would. Yeah. He's going to be upset that day anyway, let's be honest. As he says, you know what he's like with them.
Oh, no.
He doesn't mean it.
He will have a little smile on his little face.
Yeah, I said to him yesterday, you can't see the wedding dress. And he said, what, have I got to go and stay somewhere else the night before? Well, that's just going to be a faff. And I said, I think I'm compromising enough on the wedding. You are not seeing the dress beforehand.
Ooh. You tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are certain things.
Yes, that have to be adhered to.
Exactly.
Mm. I will have my way. It's all about me. It's all about me. That's another song.
Yeah. No, it's in my head now.
It's all about me. Okay then.
Okay.
Well, we will see you next time.
Yes.
Okay.
Watching.
Bye.